So today I watched What the Health, which was a documentary on our current food situation. Had a lot in there about our government, medical science, and where we're at today. I decided to come take this walk and clear my head. Even tonight for dinner, I've officially gone vegan. So I'll get into this a little more. Probably gonna do a little bit more running and walking out here before I head back. But look.
Oh my God. No, you should have swung your arm. You know.
Top rep with no business. Eddie Kane on C4 late night. F-Dog vicious. Play with it, then I'm out there. Bread wanna shit, let's get it. Whoa, talked about behind my back as if I wasn't worthy. And Lord knows that I ain't perfect, but I sure deserve it. Family hurting, no one on earth pick up the slack with me. Send me somebody who won't turn it back on me. Facing disaster, got it out the mud, we made it happen. Keeping it loyal with your niggas.
Everybody, say good morning to us.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
You can sit it down like that and just point it over here at me. Alright, so I want you to think about this. We're having a conversation because I'm going vegan, alright? So the whole basis or the whole content of this is how we got to where we're at today. Now this is what we don't think about. We used to farm our own food. Did you overeat if you were farming?
No, because then you're hurting your own pocket, right?
Correct. So let's say 1700s, 1800, fucking wild west. You think they ate meat every damn day?
No, it's a delicacy, right? Because it's expensive, so they probably ate that shit twice a week or something like that.
And they were eating shit like bison, and they would eat buffalo, and then obviously they had chickens, and there were some cows and shit, right?
That's like non-GMO chickens, like actual chickens. Like the chickens we have now are like genetic. They messed with them.
Correct. So we came up with this. The first thing we came up with was technology, and within the confines of technology, we started to create machines that made it to where we ended up with a government that could then govern how much food was created and then sell it to the masses, hence grocery stores.
What about McDonald's chicken nuggets?
What about McDonald's chicken nuggets?
A lot of people eat those.
What does that have to do with the food we eat? Okay, I'm talking long before fucking chicken nuggets.
No, I'm saying that's where we're at now, but before it was like chicken is a delicacy. Like that's like Sunday dinner or something. once every 2 weeks. Or they might have steak once every month or something.
All right, so what you're then saying is you let a delicacy then become a tuned down piece of shit, $5 for $20 chicken nugget meal make you happy, and you're happy with that.
No, what I'm saying is, like, a lot of people eat that shit all the time, every day, and don't know what you're talking about. They don't. This doesn't process with them.
All right, so I'm
speaking for them.
Back to square one. We used to farm everything that we had, which means we didn't overeat. We were healthier people. We had to till the land. We actually had to like work for everything that we had, right?
Right.
Were we fat?
No, no, not as much now. I mean, everybody's fat now.
All right. So the government steps in, they monopolize, they create grocery stores, they do all the farming, they sell us all the food, they make food, they hit it with the steroids and the pesticides and all that shit. They need more, faster, and they need bigger, and we end up in the situation we're at today, right?
Yeah, I remember I was reading something about this Texas town where a lot of people were poor and they needed the government assistance for food, and they would get food from like gas station type things for the kids, and the kids would get potato chips, and they would put the cheese they put on hot dogs, that melted fake cheese.
Okay, what would that family have done 200 years ago?
Motherfuckers would have been planting potatoes and tomatoes and a bunch of other shit.
And they wouldn't be eating bullshit.
No.
Okay, so the whole point of the conversation is
barely be eating at all.
The government has created a system to where we actually rely on them for all of our food, and the food they're giving us is literally killing us.
Yeah.
Okay, 200 years ago, do you think we had like diabetes?
We didn't have diabetes, but I think that's a good point, because people will say, oh, life expectancy is longer now. That's because of all the medicine and shit. It doesn't have to account for the food, because back then people were dying young because they would get sick and shit. They didn't have antibiotics and stuff like that.
Alright, so they were dying of shit of like impetigo.
Yeah, like
influenza.
Yeah, shit that doesn't kill people anymore.
Like actual diseases.
Right.
Okay, so they cured disease and created new ones.
Yes, they
created diabetics and fucking heart.
That shit, if you have diabetes, it's costs so much to take care of your problem for as long as the rest of your life goes. You need medication, you need this. So, yeah, I mean, you're creating people that are just constantly going to have to pay more money in the system because they ate poorly. So, it's a cycle.
Now, hear me out on this. You realize that no vegans or vegetarians or anything, people that don't eat meat, you realize none of those are diabetics. And there are diabetics that go vegan, and after they go vegan, they're no longer diabetics. They no longer take any drugs, and it happens as quickly as 2 weeks after they get off of eating meat and they go straight vegan.
I only know like 3 people that were vegan, but they're all healthy as shit. Like, I don't know how to describe it.
All right, who have you ever known to get diagnosed with a protein deficiency?
I've never even heard of that.
Correct, but you know about vitamin deficiency.
Yes.
Okay, but when it comes to being vegan, you're not vitamin deficient and you're not protein deficient. How's that possible? When they tell us we have to eat all this meat and all this chicken breast and all this stuff in order to get these protein, just like these weightlifters. I'll be honest, especially my big ass. All right, so let's say you're a weightlifter. What do you do when you're getting ready for all these damn shows? You're scarfing down like 5,000 calories, mainly chicken breast and red meat and tunas and all this high protein food, right? Because they tell you that's how you get bigger and stronger and all that. But then look at a lot of them. A lot of them don't make it past 50, 60 years old. And then we blaming that shit on steroids, where at the end of the day, everybody's not on steroids. And then steroids is what caused their heart failure and brain aneurysm. That's not going to cause an aneurysm. What'll cause an aneurysm is all that extra shit that they put in pressure in our meat because it's all modified.
So you're saying that it's the food, it's the chicken that's killing them, not the steroids.
It's not even just the chicken. It's the food, period. What just happened with Chipotle?
It's a great place. I love the food, but they had another issue with tainted food, feces being found, bacteria found in feces being found in their food over and over and over again.
Okay, so based off of what I just saw, the lowest percentage of feces that's in our day-to-day food that's sitting on our shelf is 89%.
Hey, 89% free of shit, or
89% of it is shit.
like has touched shit before.
Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I watched this thing called What the Health. I'm not gonna push it on nobody. I'm not gonna tell you that you need to watch it. I'm gonna tell you, if you truly care about your health, you're 100% gonna watch this shit. It's gonna give you actual facts. It's gonna have everything to back up everything that this guy puts on there. I personally Googled it, but I'm gonna show you the video that I took video of it while watching the movie. I Google shit while watching the movie. I even Google certain laws that help protect fast food places from the same shit that we're talking about right now. So the things that we're like, oh, the government wouldn't do this to us, we are fucking guinea pigs. Like 100%. I'm just gonna say, watch it. We're driving to work right now. This was some pretty good content, so I figured I would go ahead and vlog this because it was actually worth it. I'm gonna get off here because I am driving on a damn highway. Say bye. You'll see us tonight at the gym.